Hi everybody and welcome to another Daily Demo Alley. We are still in the week of Steam Next Fest, and with that, today we have Run TavernQuest. I'm Gamer and we shall be playing a classic text adventure, but you are not the one playing it. You're the game master for an idiot player named Steve. Parse the player's enigmatic commands and decide how NPCs react to him. Who knew that running an RPG would be so frustrating? Any fucking GM that has ran any D&D game ever. Anyway, it is developed and published by Silicon Sundial, and it is supposed to come out in the third quarter of 2025. This gives me like the ideas of what was it, Stanley Parable and all that, but like just text adventure. So you're gonna hear me read a lot. So let's start the
TavernQuest trial version.
There's actually voice acting. Well, not. Hello, I'm the CPU. I manage things around here. You are a program. You are a game called TavernQuest. Nice. Continue.
Type new game to begin.
Steve is the one who types. Steve sends us commands. Our job is to respond to them. You gag me. No matter what. You gag me.
Invalid command. New game. Type help for assistance.
Steve will never type help for assistance. Okay, he can type.
Demo. The Malevolent Mage.
There were no options to do anything. Steve is playing the trial version of the TavernQuest. The adventure he is playing is totally separate from and non-canon from the main game. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. They made it as, you know, a demo-specific little part, or basically demo. Yeah, demo campaign. That's nice. I've looked ahead in your programming. This is a simple story. Steve plays as a noble adventurer whose goal is to defeat an evil wizard. First, he needs to buy a weapon.
Your adventure begins at the general store, where you can buy any goods an adventurer might require. It's a dusty and cluttered locale, but a necessary stop for your quest.
You know, if we're doing voice acting for, like, the narrator, we need a voice actor for the CPU, and it needs to be a female voice. It needs to be like GLaDOS. It needs to be that. Anyway, we control all of the game characters in the game, except for Steve's. What is the shopkeeper doing as Steve enters the store? Sweeping the floor or eating a sandwich? Eating a sandwich, that's more fun.
You see the shopkeeper eating a ham sandwich. He's a burly old dwarf with tiny spectacles poking out of his bushy beard. As you catch his attention, he sets his sandwich down and licks his fingers.
That's a good name for a shopkeeper. Arin Silverstock, Brad Shopkeep Man. Thought long and hard about that, didn't you? Yeah, no, not a second.
Aha! An adventurer you must be,
Says the shopkeeper.
My name is Brad Shopkeep Man, and this is my store, Brad's Store. Take a look around and talk to me if you'd like to buy something.
He eats the last bite of his sandwich and throws his napkin into a garbage bin.
Oh, this is getting great. This is awesome. And I'm like, this is reminding me a little bit of the Epic NPC Man and Viva la Dirt League with this. By the way, feel free to click to skip dialogue or make the text scroll faster. I promise I won't be offended. You can also change the font and text speed in the menu. I can actually open the menu. Oh, I can. Oh, there is a menu. Font TavernQuest, Tandy. Wow. VGA. Wow. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Reveal speed normal, smooth scrolling. Okay. Display settings. Render mode fancy, grayscale. Ah, okay, we can go black and white. PC. Flat, fancy, okay. Yeah, there's not this. Oh, okay. This is nope. Back. It started switching my screens. Okay, maybe tone down a bit. Narration should still be loud enough to be heard. Okay, let's go. Oh, I didn't see what else was he saying. By the way, feel free to click and skip. Oh no, that's the same. Okay, got it. What is he gonna type? Look. Garbage. Really, Steve? The garbage bin was never intended to be anything remotely interesting. Then again, Steve never has cared about how things are intended to go. We can always just throw an error when Steve does something stupid. Trust me, I'm used to it. What's in the garbage? No, not that one. What's in the garbage?
You walk past many interesting displays of powerful weapons and items to further examine the garbage bin. It appears to be full of garbage.
Go on. Get the garbage. Again with the garbage. I feel like we're just encouraging him when we don't throw errors. If you still don't want to go that route, we can have the shopkeeper try to nudge him in the right direction. Okay, have the shopkeeper say something.
You hop over the counter and begin stuffing handfuls of garbage into your pockets. The shopkeeper watches in confusion. Ah, my garbage? He says. Are you sure you didn't mean to look at the weapon display?
I should mention that Steve's character is supposed to be a wealthy nobleman. You can choose what Steve's character says in this situation. What's a good reason for a nobleman to get someone's garbage? His duty, his courtesy, I have no idea. His courtesy.
Ah, no need to worry, you say. I am simply aiding the village however I see fit, demonstrating how courteous and honorable I am. I noticed your garbage bin needed emptying, and so now I am helping you.
Yeah, this is giving me so many vibes of like Epic NPC man and the bullshit you can do to him. I wish there was like an option. Eat garbage. Okay. I wish there was an option where I can just press maybe numpad or something to like select these, like this is number 1, this is number 2. Because there's not gonna be much mouse interaction. Throw an error. Let him eat garbage. He's really into this garbage thing. Are you absolutely sure you don't want to hit him with that well-deserved error? No. Let him eat garbage. This is more
You begin
chaotic.
to eat the garbage. Pardon me, I do feel a bit peckish, you say. The shopkeeper is terrified.
We need to pull Steve away from his precious garbage. Any ideas? Spawn a puppy to distract the garbage vanishes, the garbage explodes, armed bandits. He eats the... All of these are stupid, amazing, and absolutely fucking great. Okay. No spawning the puppy because that will that distracting you. Try to kill the puppy or something. Garbage vanishes, garbage explodes, armed bandits. He eats the. I want to click the eats in entire bin. I want to continue this garbage saga. The art bandits are also kind of wild. No, my chaotic self is eat the garbage bin. No, that's my chaotic self.
You eat all the garbage. There is no more garbage. In the bin, in the shop, in your pockets. All gone. Congratulations, says the shopkeeper. You ate all the garbage. Anywho, what would you like to buy?
Okay, let's see if this continues anyway. Like, this isn't Citizen Sleeper, this is just messing with an idiot. Attack. Of course. Fucking of course. Irredeemable. Simply hopeless. I'm sure Steve has a good reason to be attacking this guy. Revenge. Theft. No reason.
For no discernible reason, you approach the calm shopkeeper and begin to attack him.
I have decided that you shall die for my own amusement, Brad Shopkeeper.
You explain.
I hope that you can put your own self-interests aside so that I may accomplish this goal of mine.
Oh my god, this is so much voice acting. Alright, I guess we're starting Steve's first combat encounter. Ideally, his first enemy would show off the complex combat mechanics, but Brad here can only do like 1 damage. Yikes. I mean, Steve hasn't even opened up his inventory yet. Does he even have any kind of weapon? No weapon. I guess he's attacking this poor guy with his bare hands. The dagger would be too easy.
Combat. Type Help Combat for list of battle commands.
Of course he's not. Difficulty easy. Oh, is there an actual combat here? Brad 4. Steve attack.
You strike the unsuspecting shopkeeper repeatedly with your bare fists.
I wonder why I didn't equip a weapon.
You think to yourself while standing inside of a shop that sells weapons.
Brad takes 2 damage and we healed. What does Brad do now? Counter attack. Raise defense. Scream. We're doing the
shopkeeper
chaos.
Begins screaming.
Help! Somebody help me!
He shouts.
There's a crazed loon in my shop! He's beating me up and he ate my garbage!
You take 0 damage. Attack. Yeah.
You continue to pummel the poor shopkeeper.
Stop squirming around so much, you say. Just let me punch you, you stupid dwarf!
Wow. Brad is defeated.
The innocent shopkeeper collapses to the floor in a puddle of blood, dead by your hand.
A job well done,
You say.
Now that my bloodlust has been sated, I shall concentrate on my very important quest.
I hope Steve doesn't think he can just win every combat encounter by typing attack every single round. Maybe not if he fights an actual. I wouldn't count on it. Okay, let's can type now. Loot shopkeeper. Alright, what items can Steve find here? You can pick multiple options or none. Mysterious potion, an important note, 15 gold, finish selection. Ah, multiple options. Okay, so I can pick this and this. Nice, I can have multiple
The
choices.
first step of my very important quest, looting this guy's corpse.
You say. You thoroughly search the pockets of the shopkeeper's dead body.
This is funny.
You take mysterious potion. Note from Brad.
Note from Brad? Oh, we need to wait. Drink. Mysterious. Oh, fuck. Okay, at least he fixed. Oh, okay. No need to examine the mysterious potion first. Is he supposed to drink that? I mean, probably not, yet here we are. Let's figure this out.
You hold the mysterious potion in your hands.
This wouldn't exist if I wasn't supposed to consume it, you say. Drinky, drinky!
Unsure of its effect, you chug the concoction with zero hesitation.
Sorry, but just the voice acting is amazing. Well, you're the one who gave it to him. This mysterious potion he drank Potion of wisdom, potion of speak with furniture. Oh, relaxing. No. That is crazy. That is good. But potion of speak with furniture. That is amazing. That is even more amazing.
You hear a happy voice coming from a nearby wooden stool.
Oh, joyous day this is,
Says the stool.
He who sits has been vanquished. The long hours of holding up his buttocks are over.
You have now gained the ability to communicate with furniture.
No, this is just funny. It's stupid, but it's funny. Talk, stool. What exactly is he supposed to say to the stool? What's it like being a stool? Yeah, sure.
Wow, a talking stool. This is so much cooler than whatever quest I was doing.
You say.
So what's life like as an inert object? Spare no detail. I'm in no hurry. I'm sure this will be fascinating.
Question: how glamorous is being a stool? Very.
The comforting squeak of floorboards beneath my legs, the tickling termites, the permanent state of my inanimate existence,
Says the stool.
The days aren't all sunshine, but I am solemnly proud of who I am and I embrace my limitations.
Oh boy. Sit on This must be the creepiest visage of the sitcom and possible. Creepiest usage.
Ah, remarkable,
You say.
Now I must witness your workmanship firsthand. I shall sit upon you, and you can tell me how exciting it is to be used by me.
The stool starts to ask you politely not to sit on him, but is quickly muffled by your noble robes.
Why wasn't that fun, stool friend?
You say, standing back up. The stool refuses to speak to you now.
Fine, you petulant spoil sport. I have an important quest to do.
Just not doing the quest. I'm absolutely not doing the quest. Get weapon. Oh my god, we've gotten to it. Hey, there we go. This might be the first useful thing Steve has done so far. There is a bunch of weapons in the shop to choose from. He didn't bother to look at them. Should we offer him a choice or just choose one for him? Okay, let him choose for himself. It might be the more stupider
Peruse
option.
the empty shop for a weapon that suits your needs. You find the following options: sword of fine steel, wand of lightning, can of beans.
Oh my god, can of beans. We could have given him the can of beans. God, I'm regretting the choice to give him the choice of this. Can of beans, can of beans. Yes, can of beans! Yes! He's as stupid as I am. Or I'm as stupid as he is. Okay, I should have warned you about the beans, but come on. He was never going to pick the best option. No, that is the best option.
You equip the can of beans.
This can of beans is the perfect weapon for me,
You say.
though I refuse to explain why.
This like fucking can of spinach for Popeye. Oh my god, like banana for banana. I mean, get outside, dudes. Progress. I guess we're done with the shop. Continue.
You exit the shop. You are now outside. You are surrounded by dense forest. A trodden road extends in both directions. A sign advertises Brad's store to highway travelers, though the shop is now eerily quiet.
Fear Steve has no idea where he's going. Yep. Go visit tower. What? How does Steve know about the visit tower? He didn't talk to the shopkeeper. He didn't even read the note we left. This whole forest section he's trying to skip over. Throw an arrow. Whatever. Let's just skip to the tower. I mean, I don't want to give him.
With a spark of clairvoyance, you trudge through the forest in a beeline to the wizard's tower that, by all means, you should have no idea exists at this point in your adventure.
How should the tower be described? Tall, slender, spiky, or both? Spiky.
You arrive at a large stone tower emerging from the lush thicket of the forest. The hulking obelisk towers over the surrounding canopy, with decorative turrets jutting outwards like claws. Ivy overgrowth crawls up the structure's exterior, leading you to wonder, is this long abandoned or reclusively inhabited? An imposing wooden door is the only viable entrance you see.
Gold door. God, is this character brave or cautious? Brave, of course.
Ever the intrepid explorer, you burst through the door into the wizard's tower.
Hearken and fear me, O foes of mine!
I have a can of
You
beans.
take a few practice swings at the air with your can of beans to showcase your prowess. You are now inside the wizard's parlor. Cobwebs and moss speckle the damp room. A table and two broken chairs sit next to a dusty fireplace, and there's an armoire in the corner. As you step further into the room, you suddenly hear an imposing, ethereal voice echoing through the tower's halls.
Steve is now hearing the warning voice of the evil wizard. What is the wizard's name? I think we can do a little better than Brad this time. Lazador. Bill. I'm worse than Steve.
Intruder, you are entering the domain of the nefarious Bill the Wizard,
Says the omnipresent voice.
Leave this place at once, or I will melt your feeble little brain with my evil wizard powers.
This is amazing. I love this. Open armor. Okay. I'm surprised he managed to spell that correctly. Of course, he forgot that all furniture is now sentient. Oh fuck, yes. Oh
You start to
no.
open the armoire, but the armoire interrupts you. Mon ami, says the armoire. At least buy me dinner first. The armoire laughs heartily. Oh, pipe down, armoire, says the nearby table. No wonder we don't get many visitors.
Oh, I forgot about this. This is paying off more than I expected. Talk table. Oh wow, he's actually interacting with this. What is Steve supposed to say in talking table? What happened to those broken chairs? Who is the wizard in this tower? What happened to those broken chairs?
You point to the two broken chairs next to the table.
Pardon me, sir.
You say,
What happened to your friends?
oh, poor cherries, says the table.
They just got sat on and sat on till they couldn't be sat on no more. Who would do such a thing?
Just, this is glorious. Talk table. Attack armory. Only Steve could pick a fight with furniture.
You bludgeon the armoire with your can of beans. If you were expecting combat, you would do well to remember that the armoire is an inanimate wooden furnishing.
You vile swine,
Says the armoire.
Well, you can forget about opening me. You do not deserve the fine loot I contain.
Aww. Okay, go upstairs. Okay, it's time for Steve to encounter his first actual enemy. The shopkeeper doesn't count. There's no way he gets this first try. Oh, we'll see.
You head towards the stairs that lead further up the tower. Before you can start up the stairs, the echoing voice of the wizard returns.
Foolish interloper, you did not heed my warning. You have incurred the wrath of... Bill. Now my guardian will dispose of you.
You hear vicious snarling as the wizard summons his unholy champion before you.
Like the fact that even the voice acting or like the NPCs are kind of annoyed that they picked the the funnier options is amazing. What enemy should Steve fight? An undead wolf, a goblin. Let's give him something
goblin
small.
Materializes.
Hey, pal.
Says the goblin.
You're, not allowed. I gotta escort you from the premises.
He attacks you.
Okay, this can of beans has terrible damage output. Maybe we should rebalance this encounter. Make the beans deadlier. The deadly beans of
You
death.
raise your can of beans.
Little does this fellow know, but I actually have triple proficiency with beans.
You say?
This is funny.
Combat. Type help combat for list of battle commands.
Difficulty hard, goblin health 18. Okay, Steve health 25. Do we choose what the goblin does? Are we actually fighting him?
You swing at the goblin with your can of beans.
Take that, you stupid monster!
You say?
Okay, goblin takes 5 damage. That's nice. Need 4 turns to kill him. This is okay, so we choose stab, shoot, hide. So let's hide.
You better find me.
The goblin retreats into the shadows. He successfully hides from you.
Let's see what will happen. Yeah, I can technically kill him if I want to. Attack. Yes, he's definitely just
You
gonna
are
attack
unable to find the goblin.
I hate goblins. They are the worst.
You say?
He's just gonna type attack. Special. Ooh.
Suddenly, the crazed goblin leaps at you from the darkness. Taking you by surprise, the goblin deals a critical hit.
Ooh, that's special. Wow! 25 damage. I just killed him without even thinking I was gonna do that.
Your lifeless body falls to the floor. The goblin dances upon your corpse.
Okay, so what happened now?
You are dead. You were beaten by a goblin.
Perhaps I should have mentioned it explicitly, but your goal is to lose to Steve. When Steve dies in combat, the game reloads to just before the encounter. Try again. Steve will just attack every single turn, so find a sequence of moves that allow him to win, or we'll be repeating this all day. That's the point of combat. Oh my god, this is actually cool.
Restart encounter? Yes or no?
So yeah, we basically need to let him win in any way, shape or form.
A goblin materialized.
I can speed this up at least.
Combat!
He's gonna attack. He did 4 damage instead of 5, I think. Let's try stab. The hide is
The goblin
not...
stabs you with his rusty spear.
Look, fella, you're making me stab ya.
So he's just gonna type attack, attack.
You again take a whack at the goblin.
Ooh, 6 damage, nice. So the damage is sporadic. Stab again. This is like a puzzle.
You are
The combat
again
is also like a
stabbed by the
puzzle.
goblin's rusty spear.
Get out of this wizard tower, will ya?
Because I need to choose, you know, which, so I don't kill him. Okay, yeah, he takes 2 damage, that's good. Combat is actually a puzzle, that's so cool. It's probably gonna get worse and worse later on.
You shove the goblin to the floor
Wing.
and strike him again.
More difficult, more difficult. Just go stabby, stabby, stabby.
The goblin jabs at you again.
I'm not gonna stop stabbing ya!
The reactions is amazing. Whoever wrote this is glorious. It's how many options you need to add because different, you know,
You
things that
smash
actually
apart the goblin's skull with your trusty can of beans.
like how many voice acting lines, how many texts depending on different things that you did. Like I can see the spread map of that and just
won, you dumb goblin!
You say. You kick the goblin's dead body a few times for good measure. The way up the stairs is now clear.
I'm so glad that's finally over. What's next? Now we test Steve's puzzle solving skills. This will go well, I'm sure. No, it won't. This is gonna be painful. Loot Oblin. What is Oblin? Typo? Got it. Steve's a moron.
Invalid command. Loot Ogblin. Type help for assistance.
Oblin. Okay, is he gonna do the proper? I think Steve is about to loot Goblin. Fine, let's throw some quick loot at him. I'm not giving him money. Goblin poetry.
You search the dead goblin. You take goblin poetry.
What is he gonna do now? I'm just waiting to see what he's gonna do. Oh my fucking god, he's reading it. Great, let's read the goblin poetry, but not any important notes. Got it. I just want to get the wizard fight. Goblins in green. Screw this. No, goblins in green.
Oh, joyous day! Goblin poetry, you say? Goblins are renowned for their elegant literary work.
You read the following poem.
Goblins are green. I am a goblin. I am a green goblin. Something that rhymes with goblin.
How profound, you say?
You will treasure this artwork forever.
No, this is just... Go upstairs. We are almost to the final wizard fight, yes.
You ascend the spindly wooden stairs to the top of the tower. The voice of the wizard returns, now booming his final warning.
Retreat now and live, adventurer. Bill the wizard will be your doom.
Just this one last puzzle for Steve to solve. Double yikes.
At the top of the stairs is one final door made of heavy stone. An inscription on the door reads,
To open this door, answer me this riddle. What appears once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
This riddle is very obvious. All he has to do is type one letter. And we are going. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, this is once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years. And that is a M. The letter M. Steve and obvious don't mix. Triple yikes. Here we go. You can see it in the solution. Oh, come on, Steve, just try something. We're just waiting for hours. Time skipper. 10 hours later. Beans. What? No, Steve, you don't. Why would it be beans? We are on a beans quest.
You try the answer beans. The door doesn't open.
Can of beans. Something less stupid this time, Steve. No. Beans appear once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years. Hot dog. Hot dog? He can't be serious. I think Steve is hungry. He will never figure this out. I think Steve is hungry. Yep.
You try the answer hot dog. The door doesn't open.
Steve, it's M. Just type M and we can fight the wizard. What's next? Pizza? Hamburger? What's next? What's next? I'm just waiting. Yes, boobs. Well, third time wasn't the charm. Steve has no charm.
You try the answer boobs. The door doesn't open.
Even the narrator's pissed off. Come on. Nope. The boobs don't solve, so something else needs to solve it. Come on. The CPU is running hot. Oh my god, he actually typed it. Ah, fuck you! Okay, that was great. That was fucking great. Oh my god, no, McDonald's. Oh, maybe the wizard should just go outside. Maybe we should just accept whatever he says is the solution. No. Not accepting the wizard coming outside. The wizard coming outside is gonna be more funny. That's it. Fine. If Steve guesses wrong one more time, we'll just skip this puzzle altogether. Ah, okay.
You try the answer McDonald's. The door doesn't open.
That's Chad, Steve. Yeah, maybe that's Steve, maybe player. Maybe they should have called him player. It would encompass a lot of people instead of just the Steves. Huh. But then it would be his personal. I don't know. Come on. With kid. No! Ah, damn it. Is this the end of the demo? Run TavernQuest is coming soon. I wanted to have the fight with the wizard. Wait, what? Is it said it's coming out? It's third quarter 2025. Run TavernQuest is coming soon. This demo was only a side quest. The full game will be a brand new experience. I like that. So we basically didn't spoil ourselves anything for the main game. And I can basically, if I get the game when it comes out, I can enjoy the whole new thing. Usually when I play demos, and they are like the first chapter of the game, or the first sequence, it becomes a little bit boring when I need to play it again for the full game, because usually the games don't save the progress, which is fine. You know, a lot of changes comes from like a demo that is like a pre-alpha, alpha or beta build. When it comes out, and probably gonna change a lot of sequences, so people just don't bother saving the saves. It's not, not important. Even like early access games do that. So I'm not, mad or, against that. But yeah, this is definitely getting wishlist. This is so much fun. The only issue I have is if you are doing voice acting, which is great. Like whoever is doing the narrator voice acting is amazing. Like that, even like doing different voices and the annoyance and like Bill. I'm Bill the wizard. It's great. And the only thing I would suggest is maybe give the CPU a voice as well. Like find a female voice, do it a little bit, you know. Filter it a little bit so it's you know, sounding almost like GLaDOS or something like that, or just, you know, sound, you know, technologically or, you know, computer or whatever, and give us a voice for the CPU. Like I would wish for a voice for the CPU. It's just gonna be fun, and I would play this, I would stream this. This is so funny. I am blown away by how hilarious this is. And I'm not gonna do a second run. I'm gonna leave it to you guys, because you can technically play this straight. Like you can play this straight. Like, you know, give him the proper sword, give him, you know, not let him fight the shopkeeper. Maybe he will probably fight the shopkeeper, but you know, just, you know, give proper options and not just mess around with him like I did. Which is actually hilarious, because I didn't think that the potion of speak with, you know, furniture is gonna work in later moments of the game, which is glorious. It's like, no, it's just too funny. It's just amazing, and this is like, I mean, Stanley Parable, but you're kind of controlling the game and what random shit is gonna happen. And the narrator is still there, you know, commenting on that. And there is a second narrator, which is the CPU. This is just, oh my god, this is beautiful. This is amazing. Like I thought this was just gonna be a little short, funny game, but the writing nails it. The writing absolutely nails it, and the voice acting. If without the voice acting, I don't think it would have been even slightly close to funny like this. Just the accentation, just the, you know, the emotion when he is speaking, oh, I am the great wizard Bill. Just like that. Like, or the shopkeeper, Brad shopkeep man. Like, you can see, you can hear the disappointment in the voice actor that's reading that, and that's on purpose, because like you could have chosen a normal name and then chose like the most stupidest kind of generic name, and it's like, it's glorious. This is so funny. As I said, the only kind of quote issue I have is maybe have a voice actor for the CPU, and I don't know how this is saving. Like, how is it saving progress and all that? Maybe have like a rewind button. If you've, you know, chosen something and you don't like what is actually happening, maybe rewind once. But that's not important. I think the point is for this game to, like, you play it multiple times and find different things. Like, so this can for a streamer, this can be an amazing game for a stream, because you can be like, hey, chat, we're gonna play this game. You can, you know, choose which directions and which options we choose, and this can be a whole ass, you know, experience. You can play it once. Then you can set, you can play it once in chaotic mode properly. You can play it a second time as, you know, try to play it straight, give the Steve the best outcomes, and then you can play it with your chat, which is like gonna be like choose whichever chaotic or different options you want. The combat is an interesting thing, because I didn't expect to have combat or any point of failure, and I think the point of failures here are only combats, but the combat is actually a puzzle game, which is cool. You can choose, you know, which attacks, and I'm guessing it's gonna get more complicated later on with, you know, wizard fights or any bigger monsters, where you need to actually choose different attacks, not just one. I just chose stabbing because it was obviously the weakest one. But you can also kind of play this in the form of Henry Stickmin, where you chose different attacks just to see how you can kill Steve. How many different times you can kill Steve. It's basically Henry Stickmin when he makes choices. Like, choose whichever one looks, you know, both survivable basically, or something like that, or a sequence of them, so the main character can survive, because you still need to, you know, let Steve beat the game. And that's an amazing trope. That's an amazing thing. I've just watched a YouTube short about the game that was actually suggested to me like a week or so ago. That is, you're basically playing the Dark Souls boss. You are the boss, and you whack the player that is running in, and he changes his tactics. He gets more gear. You get to see your second phase, your third phase, and all that. Like, it's a short game, and I'm definitely gonna play it on stream because it's short and because it's interesting. But this reminds me of something like that as well. Like, you are technically the villains. You're just trying to help Steve survive this, and it's funny. It's so great, so minimalistic. This is, again, this shows that you can make a minimalistic game that is amazing. Amazing. And it's not just this, there's so many other ones. We can go with, what was it? Deltarune, but it was fudge, I'm forgetting the name, the original name of it. I'll remember after this stream probably. There are multiple games that are very popular that are very small, and this is one of them. This is amazing, and you can tweak it a bit. You can have it black and white. You can have it, different styles and fonts to remind you of like the actual old text RPGs that you played. So this is a very nostalgic game as well. I have never played any of the text games actually, but I can feel that this is like, you can easily feel that this is something like that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Do the like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support. You can check out this madness live on Twitch/bypenandpaper whenever I do stream, or you can check me out on YouTube at bypenandpaper for first hours, demo alleys, let's plays, whatever else I upload there. The next time, as always, do remember, it is the stories that we play. See ya.